My hair's not long enough that I can headbang.
Don't you know we're the walking dead? Our lives were meant to be this bleak.
So yeah, hater YouTube, not Mr. Man coming at you, because we're done with that. We're totally done with the Mr. Man. I'm just kidding. Codename Mr. I just got hair in my mouth. Codename Mr. Man. You can call me John or you can call me Mr. Man. I really don't care anymore. One thing I really don't care about is this YouTube channel anymore. I'm just kidding with that, but of course, it seems like it because I uploaded a video of a photography tutorial and then I just disappeared for a month. And there's a reason for that. The reason being, none of your business right now. We'll get into it later, but, and this is just V8 juice. I swear to God it is. There's nothing added to it. Do not ever add vodka to V8 juice. It is absolutely disgusting. I promised to do this video like 2 months ago or so-ish. And yeah, I'm finally getting around to it. And by the way, yes, I have 2 phones. One's my drug phone, one's my normal phone. I'm just kidding, I'm not a drug dealer. If I was a drug dealer, I would not be making YouTube videos at all. I'd have so much money. I would just be living somewhere else. I don't know, I'd have my own place, I'd have a mansion. Back in February, I asked people on Instagram to ask me questions for a Q&A video that I never did until now. So why is there an ad playing? Why did I open up YouTube? You're on YouTube, that's right. So I got some pretty good questions, and we're gonna answer them, of course. That's why you're here. We're answering questions. Don't tell my my parole agent I'm making YouTube videos because I'm banned off using technology. I'm just kidding. I don't have a parole agent. Yes, I do. No, I don't. You don't know. You can't tell. First question we have is, how do you do floating images? I actually made a video on that, my last video, because I knew that was a question that you asked. So link below. When was your last haircut? That probably would have been back in August 2019. This is what I looked like. Yep. What got you into photography? Ever since I can remember, I've been taking photos and using cameras for years, like at least before 2010, like when I started YouTube. But I really got into it probably, it was a couple years back. I was watching a YouTuber around here, and he, completely unrelated from photography, but he mentioned something about photography in his video. He's a photographer, but the video wasn't about photography, but he mentioned photography in there, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. And my boss had just bought a camera, and he was trying to convince me to get one, Canon T6, which is not a good camera, but I upgraded to the M50 like right after that. But which I might be upgrading to a full frame Canon camera soon, because I might have just got a bunch of money from Dogecoin, because I'm an idiot. So my boss just bought a camera, and I was like, that's kind of interesting. So then I just started looking up cameras, and I ran across Peter McKinnon, and you run across Peter McKinnon, and you gotta eat, like, there's no way you don't want to get into photography. I mean, that guy is, yeah, I think he's a science experiment from Canon to sell cameras. How's the new Surge watch treating you? That was back when I got the Surge watch. Great. As you can see, I don't really wear it anymore. I wear G-Shock, and kind of the reason for that is I paid like 13 cents for this G-Shock because I dang, spicy. I had Amazon points, so I only paid like 13 cents for it. And so I like the Surge. I like the Surge watch. I love Zealous watches. I like good quality watches. The only issue that I found is, well, A, the Surge watch, one of the pins fell out because of screw pins, so like the watch literally fell off my arm, which kind of sucked. Not necessarily a problem with the watch itself that would have any any watch with screw links, but when you switch from a full steel watch or brass like my Zealous watch to a super lightweight resin watch that you barely know is on your hand, and you're not worried about smashing into something, that just clears up your mind. And like, not having to worry about this watch and the profile being slimmer and not having this whole chunk of anything on my hand, and it doesn't get in the way, like it doesn't really slide on your wrist. If it does, it doesn't, you get the point. That's why I switched. That wasn't your original question, but that is why I switched. Surge watch is still really good though. I highly recommend it if you can A, get your hands on one, B, it's a good watch. But I just kind of switched away from high-end watches and I'm going to cheapo gear. Favorite watch band. So if you mean watch by my favorite watch, I mean probably the Casio G-Shock DW5600 something. I don't know, I'll link it below. The Amazon affiliate link. I'll just put an affiliate link down there. So if you want to buy one, you can buy one and give me money. Yes. And by band, if you mean watch band, probably resin, because they're easier to adjust and more comfortable. But if you mean by musical band, that would probably have to be Within Temptation. Do you watch hentai on a daily basis? What's your masturbation routine? How would you describe your sex life? On a scale of 1 to 10, what's your favorite? Who's your favorite point? What's your favorite point? When are you coming to Holland? To answer all those, yes. What are Instagram accounts you recommend someone to support or check out? Anyone I follow except Sean. One watch you wish you could get. Definitely the HYT H1 Hydro or the Rolex Submariner, specifically in green. Favorite knife of all time. If I had to choose a favorite knife of all time, it's hard. I mean, there's so many that I like for different reasons. It's like you can't ask a knife guy what his favorite knife is. That's like, it's a mortal sin. It's like having someone pick between your kids. Angelo's Coney Island or Mega Diner? None of them. I don't like eating out at all. I used to work for a fast food restaurant, unnamed fast food restaurant. You can probably guess what it was. I let it slip in one of my old videos. If you know what video it is and you comment down below, you're an OG Mr. Wayne fan. So yeah, I'd just rather cook something up at home because screw restaurants. Plus, pandemic. Have you ever carried a knife that weighs more than 10 ounces? If so, why? I'm not sure if any of my knives weigh more than 10 ounces. Maybe the extra large Voyager? I carried that because I wanted a substitute for a firearm. And then I realized that I'm probably getting less trouble carrying a gun than I would that thing. What do you do for a job, or as close as you can say? I work in the wine industry. Sounds sexier than it actually is. What's your favorite game or board game? Anyone who knows me knows I'm a huge gamer. One of my favorite games of all time is actually Bloodborne for the PS4. Board games, I really don't play many board games. Probably have to be chess, and I suck at chess, so. Okay, I think we got through all of them. I think that was all of them. Thanks to anybody who submitted questions. I appreciate your patience and letting me take this long to make this video because, you know, stuff. If you like my content, go follow me on Instagram because I post on there every day. At least I have been. Even when I don't upload YouTube videos regularly, I try and post on Instagram, or actually I haven't posted on Instagram, I think every day since December. So there's a steady flow of content on there. I go through phases, but, you know, if you like my stuff, go follow me on there. Shameless plug. Listen to this. Listen to my elbow crack. That didn't really do it. Let me see this one. Nope, that one didn't do it either. Dang. I thought we were getting a good cracking sound there. That's it. I am leaving. Not literally leaving. You're gonna leave first. I'm just gonna wait here actually until you close out the video. See if I don't hit anything back here. Oh, this is comfortable. Oh, I'm actually just gonna lay back here and take a nap. You still here? I'm just gonna sit here and just lay here until you leave. You're still here? Leave. I'm not gonna ask again.